All right, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Talk. I am seriously addicted to this game. I cannot stop playing this. I need to take a break. No, fuck that. I'm not taking a break. I'm gonna keep playing this game. All right, all right. Here's something I just noticed. When I look back at the game cover on the actually no, let's just go back on the main menu right there. So it took me a while to load, but right here, the coffee talk, it's a picture of Lua and Bailey's. So I'm wondering if this episode one, because there's an episode two apparently for this game. I think this one is going to focus strictly on those two, and there's going to be, of course, there are other side stories here and there, but I feel like these two are going to be the main focus. It seems. So can't wait to see how that happens. I hope those two work things out. Most likely they will. I'm kind of curious how what happens in between and everything, because there's still like branching stories that goes on with their own, like Rachel and her dad and stuff like that, and that astronaut or that alien who's trying to find love to do some breeding, and then the orc and what's her name, Myrtle and Aqua, see how they're gonna develop a new game and stuff. So let's continue to see what happens. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. That's my mom's birthday. Evening Whispers. WHO vows to stop major hospitals selling fury sedatives illegally. Oh, World Health Organization. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. Coachella. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. A few decades? Don't say a few decades. Well, actually, no. Given the context of this world, a few decades is probably short to, like, I don't know, elves or succubus or succubi, because they live a long time. Or vampires. There we go. Vampires, another long-lasting race. Anyways. Oh, hello. He really never changed. All right. He really never changed. Oops. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Calvin. I like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredient you already have. Alright. You know what to do. So tea, ginger, and milk. Oh. I totally didn't mean to take a screenshot. It was completely by accident. So I'm going to assume everything was meant to not be right, and, eventually we'll come up with a new thing. Okay. Ginger milk tea. Hold on, I want to do latte art. Wait. Okay. Don't press A. We keep my thumb away. Okay, so everything's like reset. Okay, so let's invert it. Okay. Come on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. I want to rotate the cup. There we go. Maybe this way. Because, No, this way. Yeah, this way. This way. Okay. Okay. Come on. There. Pour milk. Wait a second. maybe I do this. Why is he? Was he up on the D-pad? Say pour milk. Oh, okay. I was trying to create a werewolf, or trying to create a wolf. It's not working. Hold on, wait, hold on. I can do this. I believe in myself. Alright. Create the ears. It's not working. Okay, fine. We'll just go with the regular thing. And then I can do this. I promise I can do this. So oh, right. Then etch. Alright, that's the best I can do. Serve it. Try this. Thank you. It tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not it. What about you? What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help but overhear you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh. Interesting. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. That's hilarious. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trash, Hyde. You told him I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the streets, Gala. This is hilarious. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. Oh, okay. And they may have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. And don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. War veterans. Oh, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hyde. I prefer okay. Hyde. I prefer we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Oh, long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say, oh, this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Calvin, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make me a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Oh, I know the perfect thing for you. Tea, ginger, and mint. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Freya isn't here. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil! Sorry. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Oh my goodness. This is great. It's good to see you too. Freya? By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You looked so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Calvin my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So, I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. Anyway, my chapped lip. Every time I talk, it pokes my lips. The chapped skin. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you'd even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly, I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives. Then, what the heck is biz dev? You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients who would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. That is true. I don't think I've met anybody who ever talks about that. I've only met people who talk about being an RN. Sorry, not RN. RA? No, RN. Right? An RN, a nurse, surgeon, specialist, a doctor, pediatrician, and stuff. But I don't ever hear about an hospital administrator. Whatever the heck it is. There we go. Okay, finally got the thing off my lip, kind of. It's still like a couple flaps here and there. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about our work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Whoa! Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position. Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at that moment, is more than enough for me right now. What I get at the moment. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Calvin. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously? I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, Why did he make the jump from how I should say this? Still though, why did he make the jump from how should I say this? A very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I kind of want to know too. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh, does he have did he have PTSD that caused him to do something that was bad? You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it? Huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about it all. I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. Then I got to be interested in him. Interested? Oh, are we getting spicy stuff? I think he's a cool person. That's all. I don't believe you, Mr. Hyde. I don't believe you at all. Not one bit. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone. Seek help. Which you refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened in his therapy session. But in the end, he found a new person in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working in the hospital. And he's been work. Oh, he's back. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are glad to see you, Barista. Or we are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. We are all friends. Hello, everyone. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic. Oh, interesting. That's a nice one. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more. More. Much more. More to the point your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose his appearance based on based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Amory Gentry album cover? No wonder you look familiar. I don't know what that is. As for what we were doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. Well, what do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I could brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Alright. A drink that'll make you feel something. I'm really from Indonesia. More energy boost, perfect for a cold evening. Let's read. Boost dominated by milk. Italian delight. Cure for sore throat. A warm and calming darkness. Blacker than the moon is not blah blah blah. I want to read all this. Energy booster, perfect for a cold evening. Well, sweet and savory, a hint of bitterness for the heart. Your desires for ground coffee and really from Indonesia. Masala chai, spice or Southern Asia. Sweet, memorable like summertime blues. Despite the name, it's totally American. Okay, that's it. Oops. Maybe ginger latte would be good. Coffee, ginger, milk. It's gonna be a light booster. Maybe that'll help. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You're a one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seed. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure is mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it's going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you a good story. Are you not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought she did too. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you're willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You have to be my boyfriend or a husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. And why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. That is also true. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people will still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for you, for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can... oh my goodness. How can we become your husband? First of all, I will suggest you going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So... How can we become your boyfriend? You can start by asking her whether if she's actually single. You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to start dating varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. I lost my way to do hide. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. I don't think this guy has a penis. I'm pretty sure this guy's all tentacles. Why would you do that? Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offsprings? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, the condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We had to report our findings to the base. How will you process your mission? How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking to all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Well, that was interesting. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow. I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Pharaoh was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not that easy to make Malik. God, my nasally nose. It's not that easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how you react to that. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. Oh, what? So, I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice that either. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Rhea, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. Marrakech, fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Oh, I think I saw that already. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell icon to get notified on when I post videos. Because I believe I'll be starting a new schedule. I'm going to try to do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That way there's still a couple days apart. And I'll have more time to space things out for myself to do recording and editing because I'm doing everything by I'm doing everything by myself. Excuse me again. Plus I have work, so I had to space that out, or I had to manage that as well. So yeah. And in the meantime, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.